Yo, what is up, guys? I think it's about that time again to make one of these videos. I'm probably just gonna do like a mass record for most of these videos. Like I'm just gonna be recording all these videos in one day and then uploading it differently. So background might look the same. I mean, I'm always wearing the same clothes. Like I'm always wearing a black shirt, black pants. That's all you need. But anyways, today I want to talk about trading, dude. Trading is hard, really, really hard. And a lot of you that are watching this are probably traders, or you're probably just here to learn about trading or whatever. But I'm just gonna say right now, guys, trading is really hard. It's not as easy as you think. There's a lot of levels to it, guys. A lot of levels to it. Um, you think at first, you get into, you're like, oh, I can do this, fair value gap, liquidity sweep, break structure, and then you fucking get on the charts and you're like, oh, what the heck? My fair value gap didn't work. My liquidity sweep didn't work. Like, what is going on here? And it gets tough, man. I'm kind of right. I feel like right now I'm at the middle phase of trading. Like I know what everything is. I know I've already learned everything. I mean, I don't want to say I've learned everything. Like there's always something to learn, but I feel like I've learned mostly everything. Like all the confluences I need, all like the ideas and the concepts. Like I've got it all down, but now it's just more of like screen time, like executions. Like that's what I need to focus on right now. My strategy, um, you know, finding my edge in the market. That's really that's where I'm struggling with the most right now. And I feel like once I get past those, then I'll be a profitable trader. But yeah, guys, it's really not as easy as like a lot of people make it out to be. A lot of people on social media, they'll make it seem like trading is like the easiest job in the world. It's like, oh, you only click, a button or two, and you're only staring at a chart for like 30 minutes to an hour a day, and you know, like you're making money. You're making $1,000, making $2,000, like whatever, like some crazy number they tell you, and it's really not like that, guys. Like, I really wish it was like that. I mean, you can make that amount of money, but it takes time. It takes time to learn the skill of trading. It's not like you can learn it in like a month kind of thing. You have to be really genetically gifted and have a lot of time on your hands. Not genetically, but like some people are just gifted with trading. Like they just have really good psychology, just really can learn really fast. Like just it's not it's rare though. It's never really a thing that ever happens. Um, maybe there's someone that's watching this video that thinks they're like the odd one out. Like, oh, actually, I mean, maybe I can do that. Maybe I can be that 1%. It's like, no, it's probably not gonna happen. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I was the same way. I was like, oh, I can probably do it in 3 months or this and that. It's like I'm already in like my 4 month. Hold on, wait. April. Yeah, so this is like I'm about to be 4 months into trading. 4 months into trading, and yeah, guys, I'm still struggling. I'm still unprofitable. Um, I'm still trying to find my edge in the market. Still trying to figure things out. But I've gotten a lot better. I've gone a lot better since I first started, and I think that's what matters. And I still feel like I'm getting better every day. I feel like I'm learning more every day, learning more about myself, learning about you know how these confluences work more, the context behind these confluences. It's just like a game of who can stay the longest in trading. Because I promise you, you're doing everything you can to get better, and you're going at your pace. You try your best. It's going to work out. You just gotta stay consistent. You gotta stay disciplined. That's the hardest part. That's why traders fail. Traders don't fail because it genuinely didn't work out. It would have worked out if they stayed, if they did the things that they were supposed to do, didn't give up. But most people aren't like that. Most people see there's no results after like a month, and a month is nothing, guys. In trading, a month means nothing. A month is like a week or like a couple of days of trading. Like there's no way you can tell. Like I would say it's more like a week. Like to me, a month is like a week. Like it really means nothing in trading. Like trading, like time just goes by quick. Like because you're just taking short trades. You're doing intraday trading, and that's really it. Like you take one trade a day. It's not like you're working like 8 hours at your job. It's just like you're there for an hour, you're done for the day. That's it. You make your money. And that's what makes trading like so interesting to me too. Is like I just like the idea that I can just be on a chart for 1 hour and then do whatever I want for the rest of the day. And yeah, but you know, a lot of people are being sold on this dream that trading is this and that. And I mean, it can get you there. It can get you to where you want to be, but you have to put in a lot of work, like a lot of work. You have to be back testing all the time. You have to be studying, be trading, be constantly learning, trying to constantly improve. And then once you learn all the skills, it's like now a psychology game. And I'm not sure if my psychology is really the problem right now. I feel like my psychology is not terrible, but I feel like my problem right now is having like a clear formula to trade with. I feel like my strategy is kind of the problem, and I know it sounds kind of like a thing that like traders all say, but I genuinely think it's like my strategy because I don't have a clear strategy. Like every time I go to the markets, I'm just trading off of like, okay, is there 2 or 3 confluences here? Okay, cool. This looks good. All right, I'll take the setup. It's not like, okay, I need a fair value gap here. I need to sweep this Asia high or this London low or whatever, and stuff like that. It's like I'm not really looking for those things, but I'm trying to kind of formulate my own strategy. But yeah, it sounds weird, but I'm just kind of trying to study the market more than trying to make money off of it, because I feel like once I understand the markets more, then I can have a clear strategy that I can stick with. If that sounds, I don't know if that sounds weird, but I just want to learn what the charts are doing every day, because if I can find a consistent pattern in the charts every day, it would make things a lot easier for me to be able to be more confident in my trades and see if I can find a strategy that kind of aligns with everything that I'm trying to take a trade off of. But yeah, I mean, trading is tough, man. It's going to beat you up. It's going to make you feel like a lot of doubt. Sometimes you're going to be like questioning, it's like, oh, is this for me? Is trading really for me? Like, I don't see any success in it. I've been doing this for such a long time. And I don't think I've gotten to that period yet, and I don't know if I will. But if I do, I know it might get worse from here, guys. It could get worse from here. But you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with potentially it getting worse. And you have to realize that you have to be okay with it getting worse and sticking with it still, even when it's getting worse, even when it's not going your way. Because that's where money is made. Money is made when conditions are bad. When you invest in the stock market, you don't make money at the top. You make money at the bottom. When you invest when everybody is fearful, and you sell when everybody is greedy. That is trading. You have to take the risk when everybody's scared to, you know. And that's why only 1% of traders make it, because everybody gets scared. Everybody's like, no, this is not going to work. I've done it for like a month or 2 months, 3 months, and like I'm not seeing any success. Of course, you're not seeing success. You haven't fully seen it through. You haven't even tried. I guarantee most of these people haven't even tried their best, haven't even, you know, because like it's a skill. You learn a skill. And if it's a skill that you can learn and they haven't seen any success, they haven't learned the skill. And that's just how it is. Of course, you're not going to be good at it. You didn't try. You didn't try your hardest. Only the people that try their hardest are going to make it. Only the people that stick to their rules are going to make it. Only the people that aren't scared, that take risks, they're going to make it. Those people make it. And I think I'm at a point right now where trading is the only thing that I have, honestly. Like, I don't know any other job or any place that I could go to that would give me the freedom that trading would. And that's what makes it really hard too, is once you realize that trading is the only like skill in the world, or one of the only skills in the world where it's you versus you, honestly. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things like that, but trading is one of those big ones. Like, it's you versus you. You need to have good psychology. You need to have good risk management. You need to have, um, a good set of rules. And, it's just a reflection of yourself. Trading is just a reflection of yourself. If you're not doing good in trading, it's probably because you're a poor person. Not like poor in the fact that like you don't have money, but your quality of life is poor. You don't go to you probably if you're not following your rules in trading, you probably don't go to sleep at the same time every night. You probably don't go to the gym all the time. You probably skip a few days in the gym. You probably, you know, well, you're skipping out on your diet if you have one. That's what trading is. You have to stick to it no matter what because, you're dealing with money. And money is the most emotional thing to humanity right now. You're dealing with humanity's most emotional, materialistic thing. And if you don't have a good set of rules, if you aren't disciplined, then going to, you're going to fail. You're going to fail, and it's going to be worse than skipping the gym. It's going to feel worse than, you know, not being on a good diet because it's so emotional. The gym is not that emotional. A diet's not that emotional. Money. Now, money's emotional. The world runs on money. The world does not run on gyms. The world does not run on sleep schedules. I mean, obviously, you need sleep, to live, but the world doesn't run on things. The world runs on money. And when you're playing with something that people are so scared to lose, these other people, they're not scared to lose their health. They're not scared to lose their physique. I mean, maybe they are, but they don't care. If they really did care, then they would stay in the gym. But, they skip it. It makes them feel comfortable, but they're not comfortable losing money. You have to lose money. You have to take the risk with trading. And the game of trading is just probability. Is how can I lower my chances of losing money as much as possible? And yeah, I mean, yeah. Um, Sorry, I just got a text message right here. But yeah, that's trading, guys. Like, if you cannot accept, you know, if you can't accept that you're gonna fail a lot of times and you have to keep going, you're going to ultimately fail. And it's the same thing with the gym too. Same with the diet. Like, obviously, you're gonna have really hard periods. You're gonna feel like not going. You're gonna feel like not doing the work. But the difference between the people who make it work and the people who don't is the people who make it work actually worked instead of not working, unlike the people who didn't make it work. That's why that's the saying. You either make it work or you don't, because did you put in the work or did you not put in the work? No matter the conditions. And people say, oh, I'm waiting for the right conditions. Well, if you're waiting for the right conditions, then you're never going to find the time, because some of the best things that happen to humans are when the conditions were not great at all. It's when we took action when things did not seem favorable, but we took action when they weren't favorable. And when the conditions actually got favorable, they've already had these set of rules. They've already had these set of things that they needed to do. And it just got easier from there because they already know what they had to do and they were doing it and they finished it. They completed their task. So, yeah, I mean, That's just how it is. It's hard, guys. You're gonna get beat down. You're gonna feel like giving up. You're going to feel like you're a failure a lot of the times. Sometimes I have a lot of doubts. Sometimes I'm like, what if I don't? What if this doesn't happen? What if it takes too long? What if my mom like dies tomorrow and my dream of retiring her out the window? What if I have nothing left after this? What if I just while I'm trading like I don't get rich fast enough and or I don't make it work out fast enough and I just lose everyone. Everyone just leaves and you have nothing left. That's the fear that a lot of people got. I feel like with trading is that they're just scared. They're scared of losing. They're scared of losing. It doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be the trades. It can be things outside too. It's like I'm scared that my family will not accept me if I don't do this in like a couple months. If I don't do this in a couple years. If I'm not able to get something out of this soon so I can show proof that I'm actually not a loser. That's what makes it hard. You don't know. You don't know when these things will happen, but you have to believe in yourself. You have to make it work because it's all you got, honestly. Once you go into trading, you can't really escape. You can't find anything else that another job would give you that trading couldn't. That trading could literally give you freedom. It could give you any money, any car you want, any watch you want. But it's not because you want those things. It's because you want to learn the skill, and the skill itself will make you money. So you got to learn the skill. That's the hardest part too. Is people want the money, they don't want the skill. That's why there's a lot of courses, a lot of mentorships where they're not even courses or mentorships. They just show you their live trades, and people copy and make money. But what happens when your mentor goes away? What happens when he goes on vacation? Who's gonna pay your bills? Who's gonna give you money? Not you, because you don't have that skill. Sorry. I'm probably going to finish this video. I want to make a quick video on this. But yeah, guys, I mean, it's tough, but you got to keep going, guys, all right? I'm going to finish this video up. I kind of got to be somewhere soon. But I'll make a longer version of this video. But, you know, if this helped you, this motivated you, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment, you know, what do you struggle with? What is the reason why you're trading? Why, you know, what are your goals with trading? And how long have you been going for? You know, things like that, like whatever. If you want to share your story down below, you know, if you want to share anything related to this video down below, just feel free to. I will read all the comments. I like reading comments. I like seeing people's like feedback and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna be heading out now. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the later video, in the next video. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, peace out. Bye bye.